The Shadows Comes Alive, the story by Robert Stevens. As the sun set on Halloween night, Mama and her kids, Timmy and Emily, huddled together on the couch, trying to distract themselves from the eerie atmosphere. But their minds kept wandering to the dark space under Timmy's bed, where they believed evil demons lurked. Suddenly, a loud creak echoed through the room, making them jump. "What was that?" Emily whispered, her eyes wide with fear. Mama tried to reassure them, "It's just the old house settling." But Timmy knew better. He had seen shadowy figures darting under his bed at night, their glowing eyes watching him. He had heard their whispers, tempting him to come closer. As the night wore on, the creaks and groans grew louder, sounding like footsteps beneath the floorboards. Emily clung to Mama, trembling. Timmy, trying to be brave, crept towards his bedroom, his heart racing. He peered under the bed, and a chill ran down his spine. The demons were there, their eyes glowing brighter, their whispers growing louder. Suddenly, the lights flickered and died. The room plunged into darkness. Mama screamed as the demons emerged from under the bed, their presence filling the room. In the chaos, Timmy felt a hand grab his ankle, pulling him under the bed. He screamed, but his voice was muffled by the darkness. The next morning, Mama and Emily searched frantically for Timmy, but he was nowhere to be found. The only sign of him was a small note under his bed, scrawled in childish handwriting, "The demons took me." From that day on, the house was forever changed. The creaks and groans were no longer just the old house settling, but the whispers of the demons, waiting for their next victim. As the days passed, Mama and Emily heard strange noises coming from Timmy's room. Whispers, creaks, and faint laughter echoed through the hallway. They tried to avoid the room, but the sounds grew louder, more insistent. One night, Emily crept into Timmy's room, searching for answers. She saw a faint light under the bed and approached cautiously. As she peered into the darkness, she saw Timmy's face, his eyes black as coal, his skin pale. "Timmy," she whispered, her heart racing. But Timmy's voice was not his own. "Come and play," it hissed. "The demons are waiting," Emily screamed, fleeing the room. Mama found her collapsed in the hallway, tears streaming down her face. Together, they knew they had to act. They called a priest, who performed a ritual to cleanse the house of evil. But as they watched, the shadows under Timmy's bed seemed to grow stronger, more menacing. The priest warned them, "The demons will not let go easily. You must be brave." As the night wore on, the battle between light and darkness raged on. Mama and Emily held hands, praying for Timmy's soul. But the outcome was far from certain. The air in the room grew colder, the shadows twisting and writhing like living things. Mama and Emily felt a presence closing in around them, suffocating them. Suddenly, Timmy's voice screamed from under the bed, "Mama! Emily, help me!" With newfound courage, Mama crawled towards the bed, Emily close behind. They peered into the darkness, and a faint light flickered to life. In the dim glow, they saw Timmy, his eyes returned to normal, his skin no longer pale. But he was surrounded by dark, shadowy figures, their eyes glowing red. Mama reached out, grasping Timmy's hand, pulling him from the depths. The demons howled in rage as Timmy emerged, gasping for air. Together, the family huddled, holding each other tight. The priest's voice boomed, "In the name of the light, depart from this place." The shadows recoiled, banished by the priest's words. The room began to warm, the air freshening. As they caught their breath, Mama whispered, "It's over. We're safe." But Timmy's eyes held a secret. In the darkness, he had made a promise to the demons. A promise to return. As the days passed, Timmy seemed to return to normal. But at night, he would sneak back to the room, whispering to the shadows. Mama and Emily thought he was just processing the trauma, but in reality, Timmy was honoring his promise. One fateful evening, as the family slept, Timmy crept back to his room. He whispered the words he had promised to say, and the shadows began to stir. The demons emerged, their eyes glowing brighter than ever before. Timmy smiled, embracing them. Mama and Emily, awakened by the commotion, rushed to the room, but it was too late. Timmy was gone, consumed by the darkness. The demons vanished, leaving behind only a whisper, "The promise is kept. The boy is ours." Mama and Emily searched frantically, but Timmy was never found. Some say that on certain nights, when the shadows are long and the wind is cold, you can still hear Timmy's whispers, calling out to the demons, his voice forever trapped in the darkness under the bed. The house was left abandoned, a haunting reminder of the horrors that lurked in the shadows, waiting to claim their next victim. And in the darkness, the demons waited patiently, for the next promise to be made, the next soul to be claimed. The end. Don't forget to follow for more spooky story.